Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to Kinetic Rugby League, and this is my New South Wales State of Origin squad with a twist. Now this is the second part of a two-part series, so if you haven't seen the Queensland squad, which was uploaded at the same time, I'd suggest going back and looking at that, or you can wait till the end of the video where I compare both squads and you'll kind of get a head start. But the way that I'll be twisting things up is I must select at least one player from each team in the NRL to be part of the New South Wales squad, and I did the same with Queensland. So unfortunately there are no representatives from the Gold Coast Titans, as there were none from the New Zealand Warriors for Queensland. So given that there are only 16 teams I can pick from, I can select two players from one team, but one of them must be on the bench. So if one of them's in the starting 13, one of them must be on the bench as well. So this is the New South Wales squad that I would go for if I could only select one player from each team. Starting at fullback, I am more than happy to go with Ryan Papenhuyzen. You could look at Tom Trbojevic, you could look at James Tedesco, you could look at Latrell Mitchell, absolutely. But I think there are other players from those teams that you can put in other positions that would make the overall balance of the squad stronger. And Ryan Papenhuyzen is not a bad option to have at number one. So Ryan Papenhuyzen is my Melbourne Storm pick. Onto the right-hand side, I've gone with Jason Saab. He's not had a tremendous season. He's been out for a couple of weeks. He does have his flaws, but I think in a strong State of Origin team, he's, all he needs is his pace. I think the centre that I'm going to partner with him is going to do a lot of the hard work in getting open, and then it's just about giving it off to Jason Saab and him just barreling down the line. So pairing next to him is going to be Campbell Graham from the Rabbitohs. Now at number 4, I'm going to go with Ewan Aitken. Now he's the only available option for the Dolphins, so he kind of had to go in. I could have looked at him as number 11 because he does play second row or has played second row, but currently plays centre, so Ewan Aitken goes in at number 4. Number 5, I was thinking of other options from the Bulldogs, potentially Matt Burton going in there, but I was more than happy to go with Josh Adokar on the left-hand side, Speed Demon on either side, with two centres that are playing pretty well this season. So I think looking at the back 5 so far, it's pretty strong. But moving into the halves now, at number 6, this was a fairly easy decision for me to pick my 6 and 7. I've gone with Jack Whiten, and that's my Raiders pick. And at number 7, Nicho Hynes is available from the Sharks. I mean, there's Talakai's an option, Moylan's an option, but Nicho Hynes is there. It's just an easy decision. Now, Nathan Cleary is definitely an option you could go with, but I felt that there's enough depth from the Panthers to fill other positions in the starting 13. So Jack Whiten and Nicho Hynes are my 6 and 7. Number 8, Payne Haas. The only other options were Adam Reynolds and Katoni Staggs. Both could have easily gotten into this team, but Payne Haas is there. He's extremely effective. It's not always easy finding prop forwards that are as effective as him. They are relatively rare. You get some top class, props in the NRL, but I think what Payne Haas offers, and on a big stage like State of Origin, he's got to go in the team. Number 9, Api Coruscant. This was fairly easy for me. I don't think there were too many other options from the Tigers that could have made it in. Api Coruscant was an easy option. Number 10, Junior Paulo from the Eels. I was kind of between him and Regan Campbell-Gillard, but Junior Paulo's had more experience in State of Origin, so I went down that route. Number 11, I've gone with Angus Crichton from the Roosters. I think he was injured for a couple of weeks, but has come back, looks strong, and at his best, I think he's really effective, works hard, and he actually knows how to break the line. Very intelligent player, so I like him at number 11. Number 12, I've gone with Tyson Frizzell from the Knights. Again, a few options from the Knights, but like Bradman Best would have been the only other realistic option, possibly. But Ewan Aitken kind of had to go in at centre, and I'm not sacrificing Campbell Graham from the squad. So Tyson Frizzell goes at number 12. And number 13 is going to be Isaiah Yeo from the Panthers. I felt that was an easy enough decision to make if someone of his quality could go into the starting team. That frees up the number 7 slot that Nico Hines can actually go into. So that concludes my 13-man squad for New South Wales. But looking at the bench, I had to pick this guy because he's the only eligible player from the New Zealand Warriors, and that is Dylan Walker. So he would be basically my backup hooker at number 14. Number 15, I've gone with Jack de Belin from the Dragons. I think he is a prop forward, but I think he does have some versatility in second row or lock, so there's a decent option there. Number 16, I've gone with Jordan McLean from the Cowboys. And number 17 is going to be my second player from one team, which is Regan Campbell-Gillard. I thought this would be a good option because it, gives you an extremely strong bench. And honestly, I think both Eels players could make the starting 13, but with the way that I have to build this squad, Campbell-Gillard goes on the bench. So comparing the two squads together, so quickly running through the Queensland squad, they would include Tabuai Fidel, Cobbo, Gagai, Holmes, Khan Pereira, Munster, Trindle, Papali'i, Marnie, Collins, Arrow, Sewer and Hopgood. And on the bench, Grant, Blacker, Lawton and Offengai. And that would be my Queensland squad there. And comparing that to the New South Wales squad, we have Pappenhausen, Saab, Graham, Aitken, Adokar, Whiten, Hines, Haas, Coruscant, Paulo, Crichton, Frizzell and Yeo. And on the bench, Walker, de Belin, McLean and Campbell-Gillard. My personal opinion is that this, as a series, would be 2-1 in favour of New South Wales, if I had to predict. But yeah, let me know what kind of combinations you would have for New South Wales and Queensland. Let me know on both videos, wherever you fancy letting me know. But that's going to be it for this two-part series. There will be some normal State of Origin content coming soon. There will be a round 11 tips and predictions video coming out tomorrow when the squads are out. It was not a good week, unfortunately, but you'll see that tomorrow. But thanks very much for watching this video, and the Queensland video if you did also. But that's going to be it, and I will see you next time.